Hey, my beautiful water signs, welcome. My name's Drew, this is Modern Tarot. Today is all about connection. So whether you're in a connection or whether, a connection is still lingering around you, we're gonna look at that today. What we're gonna be focusing on is how you feel about them, how they feel about you, your challenge, their challenge, and the mutual energies. All right, so first up, we've got Pisces. My beautiful Pisces out there. Sensitive, psychic Pisces. I have a few Pisces friends actually, just amazing people. I mean, I never know what's going on with them sometimes, they sit there in their kind of silent, all-seeing, all-knowing mood, and I always wonder what's going through their beautiful minds, But, whenever you're in a room and you want to know what's going down, ask a Pisces. They will certainly have some kind of psychic answer for you, Amazing people. So anyway, let's have a look at this. So, how you see them. Queen of Pentacles, that's for you. How you see them. Are they nurturing you? Are they nurturing this connection? Okay, how they see you. Okay, we got the Three of Cups. Are they celebrating the fact that they're with you, or are you out partying? Let's have a look at this. Your challenge, the Hanged Man. All right. Their challenge, the Four of Pentacles in reverse. All right. And the mutual energies for you, Pisces, is the Eight of Cups in reverse. Okay. So I always keep the feminine energy on the left-hand side and the masculine over here. I just follow that pattern. It also works in quite well with, how we're built as human beings. We all have masculine and feminine, hence wedding rings, all right, and how they sit on the body. They, sit on that finger and it goes straight to the heart, apparently. You nurses and doctors would know more about that than me. Anyway, look, so Pisces. How you see them? You see them as the Queen of Pentacles, okay? So this is someone that is male or female. They're very nurturing, they're very loving, they're very grounded. They take care of the home, they get shit done around the home. They're just responsible, loving, caring, nurturing people. So, it's fantastic that you see your partner or this person in this connection with you, however, it's taking shape or form. You see them in a good light, all right? They see you as the Three of Cups, all right? So, maybe you're quite sociable, all right? They see you as a sociable person. They also see you quite happy, and, a bit of a joy to be with. So, I mean, it's a pretty good reading, right? It's a nice connection that you've got going on here. Your challenge. Now, your challenge is the Hanged Man. So the Hanged Man is all about, taking a little bit of time out and looking at a different perspective. Maybe however long this connection has been going on, all right, maybe this person has taught you to look at things in a completely different light, but it's a bit of a challenge for you. I'm gonna clarify this just to find out, what's really going on. That challenge is the Four of Pentacles in reverse. All right, so the Four of Pentacles in the upright is the Miser card. This is holding everything back, time, care, attention, money, emotions. So their challenge is actually to open up a little bit more. And, we might argue you see them as very, nurturing, and yet their challenge is to kind of let go of a bit of control. All right. So, when we look at nurturing, how you see them, caring or controlling. All right. That's for you to determine which one is which. So, how that would play out in real life is, let's say you go out partying. This is how they see you, right? And then they call you at like 1 o'clock. Hey, babe, are you okay? Is that caring or is that controlling? Is that because where are you? It's 1 a.m. So, they might be a little bit controlling, but caring, controlling, there's a very fine line there, and it depends on the people in that relationship. If they're very openly loving to you, you might see their actions as controlling when really they're caring. All right. Mutual energies. All right. We've got the Eight of Cups, but it's in the reverse. So the Eight of Cups, you know, in the upright is leaving something behind. If you look at this card here, he's got all of these cups that are spilt. You know, and he's moving on. It's quite a spiritual card, actually. It's moving on across these mountains. We don't know what's on the other side, but we're leaving anyway. So mutual energies, you guys aren't going anywhere, all right? Even though it may look like it sometimes, you know? I wonder whether a little bit of control has been a little bit of an issue for you both. So I'm going to clarify these now. So why do you see them as the... All right. So the Hangman has come out again. All right. Pisces energy right there. All right. It's come out twice for you. All right. So you see them... Maybe you see them actually, or finally coming around, you know, and letting go of a little bit of control. All right. Which is great in any connection, right? Just to give that person the freedom to be, you know, then we can fall in love with, you know, the entire person, not just the controlled part of that person. You know, when you're trying to control something like caging a bird, you can appreciate that bird, it's beautiful, but you leave that gate open and that bird will fly away because it's sick of that controlled environment. All right, they see you as the Three of Cups. Now, tell me more about that. Okay, something might have happened in the past here. We've got the Six of Cups in reverse, okay? So, you know, maybe something went down in your connection and they're not reliving that past, all right? They don't want to harp on that. This is how they see you, all right? So you might be forgiving them for something. We're not sure what that is anyway, but we're going to continue with this. All right, so why is the Hangman as your challenge? So the Hangman is all about stagnancy, you know. It really is taking time out for a new perspective. So why is the Hangman here for you, my dear Pisces? Pisces, just one card, please. All right. So, all right. Remember I was talking to you about their challenge is the Four of Pentacles in reverse. Okay, it looks like... all right, you're in a commitment. I think a lot of you are in a committed thing with this person, right? Not for all of you. But certainly a lot of you are in some form of commitment with this person. All right, so if your challenge is the Hangman, all right, it's a bit of stagnancy. And the King of Pentacles, all right? Your money's looking great, all right? But you're feeling a little bit trapped, okay? Because we've got the Eight of Swords here in the upright. And, you know, like the Eight of Swords, it's, if you look at this chick on this card here, dressed in red, in this particular card, you know, she's blindfolded and there's these 8 swords all around her. But she can free herself. All right, and that's further clarified by the Magician, but the Magician's in the reverse. So the Magician in the upright is having all the resources, you know, that you need to create a wonderful life, you know, as above, so below. All right, so, you know, with the Magician, if you look at the table, he's got the Pentacles, the Cup, the Sword, and the Wand. So it's having all the tools to manifest what you want in life, in love, in anything you do. All right, but it's in the reverse. So I'm just wondering whether this person has been a little bit controlling, which has, you know, led to a little bit of stagnancy, you know, in this relationship. All right. So why are they the Four of Pentacles? Why is that here for them? Let's have a look. Right. Okay. So the Four of Pentacles, remember, this was their challenge, whoever you're dealing with. All right. And it's further clarified by the Nine of Wands. Nine of Wands talks about burdens. You know, he's battle weary in this card. He's got, you know, a bandage on his head. His eyes look tired and weary. And there's 9 wands and he's holding on to one. So it's the 9 before the 10. I think basically what's happening is maybe they've come to the solution that they can't keep a caged bird, you know, and it's a challenge for them to let go of control and to give you or anyone they're dealing with in a romantic sense that freedom to be, you know. And love is freedom, right? The more we try to control, the less we're actually falling in love with a whole person. So by being free yourself and freeing yourself from being controlling, you allow people just to be. And that's how you fall in love with these people, because now you're falling in love with not something that you're molding. You're falling in love with a free bird, and a free bird that isn't going anywhere. They're not walking away. So I think really you see them as nurturing, but also a little bit controlling. All right. And I think it's basically just that fine balance in this relationship that is something that needs to be worked on. All right. I'm going to pull a card now from the Love and Loss Guidance deck, which is my own deck. All right. We're going to go with the mutual energies here. So tell me more about the... Right. Okay. I was going to say, tell me more about the Eight of Cups in reverse. All right. So the first card, off the bat, my work is an important part of my life. Sorry if it seems to be taking over at times. All right. So, some of you could be in some kind of a public arena. Now, when I say public arena, that could be you run a bar. That could be you work in film and television. That could be that you're working with the public, which could look quite social. Some corporate entertainments require you to, client entertain, corporate hospitality and all that. They could see you as, happy and partying and all that kind of thing, but it's really just part of your job. And, maybe it does seem to take over at times for either one of you. All right. This is the mutual energies, remember. Don't make it fit. Just take what resonates and leave the rest behind. I want Netflix and chill. All right. So what it says to me, because this next card is, we never spend any quality time together. So I'm just wondering whether somebody's job has got in the way here, where they're having to socialize and, keep the punters happy, if you like, and it's getting in the way of the relationship, but you're not going anywhere. All right. You seem to be in a commitment here. You seem to have a good view of each other. You just need to find that balance, Pisces. All right. But there's nothing untoward. I think it's a nice connection, and it's like any normal couple. We shouldn't be fighting for control of the other. We should be fighting for how we're going to make this work, and we got each other's backs, and we're going to move forward and make some compromises if need be, because the connection is that important. And obviously it is, because neither of you are walking away. So Pisces, I hope you enjoyed that. That was your reading. It's a connection spread. It's a little bit timeless, this. I'm not putting any dates on it, because whenever you find it, it's meant to be for you. All right, Pisces, best of luck with everything, and I'll see you back here again soon. All right. Hey, Cancer, now it's your turn. I hope you're doing well. This is a connection spread. I've just been reading for Pisces there. And they had a pretty good read. So my beautiful Cancerians, water signs, beautiful sensitive people, love Cancers, big fan of them. So this is a connection spread, and masculine is always going to be on the right hand side, feminine on the left. This is basically how you view them, how they view you, your challenge, their challenge, and the mutual energies, if you like. All right. So what's going down between both of you that you share mutually. All right. So Cancer, let's see what's going up for you. I want everyone to have a beautiful connection, loving, caring, about time we all started being a bit nicer to each other. All right. Okay. The world is hard enough as it is right now. Bits of crises going on all around the place. For those of you who are in the UK, I don't know what's going on there right now, but the British people seem to be standing up for, their country and their values, and it's good to see. Just hope it doesn't turn to violence, right? Okay, so Cancer, how you see them, Temperance in reverse. Okay, this is how you view them. Okay, are you looking at them as a little bit unbalanced at the moment? Sagittarius energy here. All right. How they see you, Cancer, King of Wands in reverse. That's It's quite interesting. We're going to clarify this in a second, all right? And maybe this is a bit of an eye-opener for you. All right, so your challenge, Cancer, is the Four of Pentacles. This came out for Pisces in one of these reads, actually, in the same position. So the Four of Pentacles, all right, is your challenge. Okay, their challenge, the Hanged Man. All right, and the mutual energies, the Magician. All right, so straight off the bat, Cancer, how you view them, all right, I think you're viewing them as out of balance. Okay, so temperance is all about, you know, if you look at this, it's almost like alchemy, all right? So it's even tempered, it's flowing, all right? When somebody is out of balance, it's, you know, these bipolar kind of highs and lows, and never know what you're going to get on what specific day, all right? And that's pretty exhausting to be around that. So you're seeing them as out of balance, all right? They're seeing you as the King of Wands in reverse. Okay, so the King of Wands in the upright, okay, you know, it's a fire sign. It's pretty mature, all right? You know, he's got his shit together. He's pretty handsome. He dresses well. He's a fire sign. He's a go-getter. He's in control, all right? In the reverse, he can be a little bit nasty. He can be a little bit of a player, all right? This is how they're viewing you, all right? So it can also be lack of confidence. The King of Wands is very confident, all right? Walks into a room and he has great posture and you just know he's there, all right? Him or her, all right? This is an energy, okay? This is not a person, if you like, all right? But yeah, they're viewing you as either a bit of a player or you're lacking a bit of confidence at the moment, all right? Now, your challenge is the Four of Pentacles. All right, so the Four of Pentacles is all about holding back, all right? Now, do you feel that this person is holding back from you? Or is your challenge to let go? You know, let go of control maybe, all right? But your challenge is to hold back for some reason. And is that because, you know, you're viewing them as a little bit of a player? You know, I don't know, your story, okay? But your challenge is to hold back. Their challenge is the Hanged Man. So the Hanged Man talks about stagnancy, all right? So you might have got to a little bit of a stalemate in this situation here, and it's a bit challenging for you, all right? But what's actually interesting is, look, the mutual energies between you two is the Magician. And the Magician, you know, if I look at mutual energies, I mean, you could be real go-getters, a power couple, you two. The Magician is an amazing card. It's a very spiritual card. If you have a look here, we've got, like, you know, the cups, the pentacles, we've got the swords, you know, so let's talk about passion, communication, emotions, practicality, all right? So it's all in this card, as above, so below, with the infinity sign above his head. All right, so you two both have all of the tools, all right, to make this work. These are for some of you that are in connection. Some of you that aren't in connection, or it's a bit distant. You know, what's the problem? You know, is someone being controlling? Does someone go missing in action? And you actually think that they're a player when they're not really? You know, don't, you know, make it fit, you know, just take what resonates and leave the rest behind. But we're going to clarify now. I've used the Tarot Vintage, right, for the main spread. So why do you view them as temperance in reverse? Why are you viewing them as, you know, kind of out of balance? Why are you viewing them like that, Cancer? Okay. Right. Okay, so we've got the Ace of Swords with the Two of Wands, all right? So the Ace of Swords talks about clarity. You know, you can see this crown with this laurel here, all right? It's almost like a celebration of the truth, all right? So with the Two of Wands, and the Two of Wands talks about making a decision, all right? So it's really, you see them out of balance because they have a choice to make. And maybe their challenge is the hangman. Maybe this has been put on hold, or you've taken a step back because you see them out of balance, not really making a decision or a choice. That's how you see them. I think you actually see them as working on a choice and cutting to the chase here with the Ace of Swords. All right, but they're a little bit out of balance. So you might have given this person a bit of an ultimatum and go, look, make up your mind. What do you want? You know, with the Magician in the middle, you know, we could be in a fantastic couple. We could be in a fantastic connection here, you know, power couple, whatever, however you look at it. All right, so hence you're holding back. And it might be hard for you to hold back, but you might need to do that out of self-preservation at this point in time, Cancer. Let's have a look. Why are you holding back? Why is the Four of Pentacles here? So, all right. So we've got the Three of Swords, all right? No matter what way you rub this card, it's a pretty painful card, the Three of Swords. I feel the pain of that particular card, all right? I mean, that red is so vibrant, right? I don't know, maybe this person has hurt you, okay? Maybe this person has hurt you and you're holding back. And that would make sense, right? Okay, I want to pick another card here. Actually, I'm going to clarify that with the Love and Lost Guidance deck, all right? Why is the Three of Swords here, you know, coupled with the Four of Pentacles? Why is that? Do we have a message? That's way too many. I'm not taking them. Sorry, guys. I always ask for one card. One card, please. Maybe you're not supposed to know the answer. There you go. All right. I'm protective of you. Sorry if I seem controlling. Right, okay. So we can control people, okay, by withholding, all right? And I'm just wondering whether you see them as having a choice and you're kind of like holding back or pulling away from them, you know, in order to hurry up that choice, if you like. And it's kind of like a little bit painful to do. I'm protective of you. Sorry if I seem controlling. So, you know, it came up with Pisces, actually. You know, is there something going down where, you know, controlling or caring, all right? There's a fine line between the two. So this is your challenge, all right? So maybe you need to work on, you know, your withholding in order to help this person to make this decision, whatever it is. All right, so this is how they see you, all right? They see you as the King of Wands in reverse, so that's not taking action, all right? And it's a bit player-like, isn't it? The King of Wands in reverse can be a little bit narcissistic, not like the King of Swords in reverse. Okay, why? Why do they see Cancer as the King of Wands in reverse? All right, so look, it's coupled with, so we've got the King of Wands in reverse, remember, as how they see you, all right? And that's coupled with the Knight of Swords in reverse, all right? Knight of Swords in the upright is all about, some of you might be at a distance and you're not flying out to meet this person, just for some of you out there, right? I'm reading for a lot of people here. But the Knight of Swords in the upright, it's fast-moving action. It's masculine. It's, right, come on, let's do this. All right, he's on his horse here and he's going, let's take action, you know, with the sword, you know? Great in communication, fast communication, all right? But it's in the reverse. All right, and then we have the Knight of Wands. So I'm just wondering whether they see you a bit harsh with your words, you know. They might see you as a little bit harsh with your words. You want action and they're not taking it. And you might actually see them as sometimes a little bit immature and then sometimes like, you know, a miserable old controlling git, right? So, you know, many things going on there, right, of how they see you. All right, so their challenge is the hangman. Why is their challenge the hangman straight away? All right, look, they want. We've got the Knight of Pentacles here, all right? So he's the slowest moving knight in the deck. If you look at this, his horse isn't moving anywhere. All the other knights, all right, we've got the Knight of Wands, he's charging forward. He's on his hind legs charging, that passion. The Knight of Swords, he's actually charging, right? The Knight of Pentacles is just there, all right, which would sit quite well with the Hangman, all right? His challenge is to actually do nothing right now, and just be there and be practical, all right, when the time is right. So just wondering, Cancer, have you been a little bit controlling here, and just confused, caring and controlling, all right? We have to watch that in relationships. Mutual energy is the Magician. Why is the Magician here as the mutual energies between Cancer and the person that, I'm going to take it, actually, it really wants to come out. Temperance, all right? So look, you could have a balanced relationship here, all right, if you compromise, all right? You could have a very balanced, kind of like a very abundant relationship, all right? These are the mutual energies. A power couple, like I said. But it would have to be balanced, all right? These energies would have to come together in a very, very balanced way. So I'm going to pull you a bit of advice on this, Cancer. Your reading is actually a little bit longer than Pisces, for some reason. So what is the advice? What is the advice? Communication wanted to pop out there. What is the advice for Cancer in this connection? Listen, look, these are great cards, Cancer. All right, make a choice, all right? And you will be victorious in this. Make that choice to communicate, because it really wanted to jump out, all right? Make the choice to communicate, all right? Not from a place of control, but from a place of wanting to nurture this connection, because it looks like it has the potential to be something actually pretty damn amazing, right? We've got two major arcanas here. All right, Cancer, so best of luck with it, all right? I hope you work it out. Leave your comments down below if this resonated with you. Love you loads, and I'm on to Scorpio. Take care. Okay, my dear Scorpios. This is a reading for you. This is the connection spread. All right, I've just finished Pisces and Cancer. They both had really good readings, actually. Relationships and connections take work, right? We can't just expect people to show up and it all to be rainbows and unicorns. It does take work, and some of the best connections I've ever experienced are when you're totally honest, and you're not coming from a place of ego. You're kind of allowing that person to be who they are. And when you get into that kind of frame of mind, if you're allowing them to be who they are, reciprocity is a must, right? Because then you want to be able to be who you are, all right? So it really is communication. It's not a dirty word, is it? All right? Scorpio, what's going down for you? So how this connection spread works is your energy, how you see this person is going to be on this side, and how they view you, your challenge, their challenge, and the mutual energies. All right, I'm going to shuffle this one more time because it just told me so. Don't know why. So, sorry about the dog barking in the background. So, how do you actually see this person, Scorpio? We've got the High Priestess. Beautiful card. Is this person quite spiritual? Or do you feel that they're a bit secretive, but kind of alluring in a spiritual sense, quite a deep person? Okay, Scorpio. All right, how do they see you? How do you see them? Sorry. Where am I? How you see them, how they see you. They see you as the Queen of Swords. All right. These are great cards. All right, your challenge is the Seven of Swords in reverse. Okay, this is your challenge. Okay, their challenge, the Knight of Cups. Interesting reading, Scorpio. And the mutual energy between you both is the Knight of Pentacles. Right. Okay. So, Scorpio, you see this person as being fairly spiritual, all right? They don't actually say too much, all right? They're full of ancient knowledge and ancient wisdom, this person, whoever you're dealing with. It's a super spiritual card, the High Priestess. All right, so you see them as someone that's pretty deep. They probably know a lot. They're pretty wise, but they don't always speak about it, openly. It's something that you might always wonder what's on their mind, what they're thinking, what's going on, all right? And they're kind of like in this veil of mystery, if you like. Pretty decent card. It's nice to look at people that way. All right. How they view you as the Queen of Swords, all right? So they view you as someone that really is great at communication. They see you as someone that's very honest and fair and just with the Queen of Swords here, all right? Air energy, all about the mind, sharp mind. Queen of Swords, she's lovely. She's very often can be divorced, all right? The divorcee or the divorcee, whatever. But they see you as honest, and they see you very upstanding. You probably have good morals and values, Scorpio, all right? So they look at you in a good light. The Queen of Swords is great, all right? They don't see you, it's not like rainbows and unicorns and extremely romantic, and soppy. They actually see you as someone very honest, straight talking, and no bullshit. It's a great way to see someone, right? Okay, your challenge is the Seven of Swords in reverse. All right, so Scorpio, Seven of Swords in reverse is deceit, all right? It's a horrible card. Your challenge is you might have been deceived, somewhere along the line on your life's journey, which kind of left a little bit mark on your soul. And it's a bit of a challenge for you to kind of forget that. You're a water sign, all right? And you feel things very deeply, all right? And if they see you like this, they see you as the Queen of Swords, someone very honest, upstanding, a clear communicator, all right? This kind of energy, all right, which is your challenge, would be very difficult, I think, to witness. We don't want to see people like this suffer this kind of thing, all right? That would be completely unjust, all right? A truth teller, kind of gets, what's the word I'm looking for here? Betrayed. And surrounded by deceit, all right? So that's your challenge, is to heal that, all right? But sometimes we can get so hurt in life that it does take a while. It's the self-work, all right? Their challenge is the Knight of Cups. So maybe their challenge really is, they are this high priestess, quite a spiritual person and all that. And their challenge is actually probably to be a little bit more romantic with you, to be a little bit more charming and to maybe wine and dine you and introduce a little bit more romance, all right, into the connection, all right, Scorpio? But it's not a bad reading at all, all right? Now, your mutual energies, and this is a great card, all right? So this might be a relationship that has gone on, it's still young. It's a pretty fresh relationship, all right? And when I say fresh, it's not a page. If we're talking about page, knights, queens, and kings, all right? This is a knight. So this is kind of like, I wouldn't say midterm, but I'd say it's, it's gone past a year or whatever. You've got to know each other here. And your mutual energies is actually building together. The Knight of Pentacles, it's methodical. And I think you're both kind of working towards stability here, all right, in this connection. And we've got, what's interesting about this connection, Scorpio, is, we've got honesty, okay, we've got depth, all right, we've got healing, all right, and we've got potential romance, all right. Romance is there, but, spiritual people aren't the most romantic. They find it a little bit soppy, to be honest. What you will get from them is depth, you know. And it's interesting. It's not for everybody, but if anyone can handle someone like this, it would be a Scorpio, right? So your mutual energies are great. I mean, you're practical, you're building together, all right? We're going to clarify now. What am I going to use for this? Right, I'm going to take that. So, why do you see them as the High Priestess, Scorpio? Why? All right, so we've got the Eight of Swords in reverse. All right, so I think you see them as freeing their spiritual side now. They might, you know, be going on some kind of adventure here. You know, some of them might be healers, all right, with the High Priestess here, and they've freed themselves to follow some kind of spiritual practice, but they've set themselves free, or you've experienced some kind of freedom flight with this person, all right? How they see you. Why is the Queen of Swords here? Why do they see you as the Queen of Swords? Okay, we've got the Eight of Cups in reverse. Okay. That's an interesting thing here. Very interesting, Scorpio. How they see you as very honest, upstanding, great morals and values, all right? Very fair, all right? Without too much work, yeah? So the Eight of Cups, sorry, the Eight of Pentacles is all about, you know, putting in the work. If you look at that, he's very studious there, and he's banging out his eighth pentacle. All right, it's hard work, right? And nothing comes for free. But I think what this is actually saying is they see your character as pretty effortless to be with, all right? They see you in a good light, Scorpio. I think they love your clarity. They love your morals and values. You know, the Queen of Swords, she's very upstanding and very morally right, you know, morally sound, if you like. She's honest, all right? So they see you as effortlessly honest. Great. All right, so the Seven of Swords. Why is the Seven of Swords here as your challenge? Seven of Swords is never a nice card, right? You know, deceit, lies and deception. Yeah, horrible, horrible, horrible card. Look at that. All right. All right, so look, your challenge is, you know, you might be carrying around some kind of a deceit with you. You made a bad choice in love, which you saw some love spill out of your life, you know. You might have had a pretty nice connection somewhere along the line. Are you carrying some kind of a hurt, Scorpio, around with you, which, you know, don't bring it into this connection, because this is a really nice connection, Scorpio. So, you know, they see you in a good light. You see them as, you know, freeing themselves to be who they want to be this spiritual person, all right? Try not to bring that hurt into this relationship, Scorpio, because you want to build together, all right? It's pretty obvious. Why are they challenging? Their challenge is the Knight of Cups. Their challenge is to be a bit romantic. Yeah, look, the Four of Pentacles. Four of Pentacles in the upright, okay, talks about, you know, holding back, holding on, you know, a bit of a miser. And their challenge is to be more romantic with the Four of Pentacles in reverse, is to let go of, you know, control and just, you know, be romantic and be lighthearted, all right? That's their challenge, Scorpio. Nothing wrong with that, right? Okay, so the mutual energies. Oh my God, look, you know, I can't make this shit up, can I? Right, the mutual energies is Knight of Pentacles, all right? Working together. You're very practical together, all right? You're building together, all right? Clarified by the Queen of Pentacles. Queen of Pentacles is a Capricorn. Some of you could be dealing with a Capricorn here. It's nurturing, all right? This is the mutual energy of this connection that you've got going on, Scorpio. All right, they're nurturing. Magician in reverse, all right, with the Three of Wands. So you probably haven't really manifested, both of you, because this is the mutual energy. You haven't manifested exactly what you want right now, all right, but you're both optimistic. We've got the Three of Wands here, this beautiful, positive outlook on life, and there is a future and there is a horizon here. All right, Scorpio, it's actually a really, really good reading. I'm going to take one of these. This is from the Love and Lost Guidance deck, which is my own deck. Just one card as the mutual energies for this connection that Scorpio's got going on. I'm protective of you. Sorry if I seem controlling. Take that how it sounds, however it comes out, Scorpio. And why wouldn't you protect, a situation like this? You seem to view each other in a really good light. Just be careful not to control that due to some kind of deceit and poor choices in love in the past. All right, don't try to control somebody based on that. All right, live it for what it is in that moment and celebrate being with someone. All right, Scorpio, I hope that helped. This has been Modern Tarot. My name's Drew. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. It's really welcome and very much appreciated. And I will see you in your next reading. Take care. Bye now.